It's just after 11 PM and security guard Raul is working a night shift alone in a football stadium. Despite everyone else having gone home, Raul swears he keeps hearing something. A thorough search reveals that the stadium is just as empty as it's supposed to be, and Raul chalks it up to hearing things that aren't really there. But then it happens again. So in an attempt to document it to prove he's not going crazy, Raul grabs his phone and goes to investigate.
Bueno, ya son como las 11 de la noche y la tercera vez que estoy escuchando este ruido de mierda. No sé qué está pasando, pero lo quiero grabar ahora para que después me crea la gente, porque esto nunca me pasó y nada, lo quería grabar, qué sé yo, estoy podrido, la concha de la lora. Tengo mi linterna para que viera la tele. Dios, la puta que te parió, la puta que te parió. Concha de la lora, la concha de la lora. Pero ¿cómo mierda puede ser que no haya nada hoy? Ya la tercera vez que entro y no hay nada. Dios, ir, quiero ir.
Inside the stadium's changing room, a mysterious shadow can be seen moving along the wall. It almost looks like the shadow of a person running past, but Raul says he was the only one in the room. So what is it? Well, Raul and his viewers believe that he caught exactly what he says he did, a quote, "fantasma," which translated from Spanish to English means ghost. But what's your verdict on this clip? Drop a comment below and let me know. If you're a fan of scary videos, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads. Leo Riff, a boy from Indonesia, uploaded the following creepy video to his social media account, and viewers around the world have been left creeped out. While walking home late one night after visiting a local convenience store, Leo Riff decides to take a shortcut down a dimly lit road, a road which is known to be haunted by an evil spirit. After walking for some time down this road, Leo Riff spots something in the distance. Nervous and creeped out, he pulls out his phone and hits record.
Oke guys, gue baru dari Indomaret dan gue abis belanja di Indomaret dan sekarang waktu mau balik ke kos, dan di ujung itu kayak ada orang atau apa gue nggak tahu ya guys, dan ini cuma jalan satu-satunya untuk ke kos gue gitu. Oke, kita deketin aja ya, oke, pelan-pelan. Gue nggak tahu ini orang atau enggak ya. Gue gak tau apa anjir. Kok ngilang anjir? Kemana tuh orang? Anjir bangsat. Hilang guys.
A mysterious female figure can be seen standing motionless up ahead, and Leo Riff becomes spooked. With no option but to continue down this road, he cautiously makes his way past whoever this is, before eventually becoming so frightened he begins to run. However, when he turns around, the mysterious female figure has vanished without a trace. Viewers have been left creeped out by this clip uploaded by Leo Riff, with some saying that this is a supernatural being, likely the ghost said to haunt this particular street. However, Leo Riff points out that it may be a person due to the fact it's got a clear shadow, and many agree that it might be. But the question still remains, who or what is this? Is it a ghost or a person? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments.
Oh no! Oh no! Game of Thrones fans are finally getting the mobile game of their dreams, and you need to check it out. Game of Thrones winter is coming.
Japanese ghost hunting channel Amagatoki Film uploaded these next creepy clips after conducting a paranormal investigation in a housing complex located somewhere in Japan. The housing complex was the location of a recent tragedy wherein a man's body was discovered inside one of the apartments with a video camera lying next to him. According to his neighbours, there have been sightings of a mysterious ghostly figure wandering around the complex. This led them to think that the man who had passed away with a camera next to him may have been trying to capture proof that his home was haunted. Hiro decides to conduct a solo investigation of the housing unit, and not long into his exploration, he begins to feel a strange sense of dread, almost like something is there in the apartment with him, but there's no one there. While looking around one of the bedrooms, Hiro puts down the camera to take a closer look at something. Meanwhile, his camera continues to record and captures something very creepy. Watch closely. Did you see it? What looks like a figure of someone or something can be seen peering in through an open door, staring right at Hiro, who has no idea that he's being watched. Hiro continues his paranormal investigation and soon starts to hear strange noises echoing through the apartment. It's at this point that he decides to check out the footage from the video camera that the man's body had been found with. Expecting not to find much, Hiro becomes shocked when he discovers hours worth of footage that the man had captured shortly before passing away. tapes, the camera captured what seems to be a figure as well as a creepy face staring up from the floor. Amagatoki Films viewers believe that whoever this is seen lurking in the doorway, and these creepy captures on the man's camera are evidence that this place is haunted. But what's your verdict? Ghosts caught on camera? Share your thoughts below. This next creepy clip comes from the popular Japanese ghost channel Fourth Wall. The footage you're about to see was posted to the internet by an anonymous man who allegedly found 2 cameras while exploring an abandoned building. The spot looks like it's been abandoned for a long time, with rubbish all over the floor, smashed windows and graffitied walls. But one thing the man did not expect to find was 2 working cameras still set up, as if their owner had just left them behind. Curious, the man decided to check the memory cards from the 2 cameras, and what he found was truly spine-chilling.
¿Qué pasó? Ya está aquí el nuevo Rasca Gran Cleopatra de la 11 con premios de hasta 500.000 euros. Rasca Gran Cleopatra.
Did you spot it? As the man makes his way through the abandoned building, he senses something behind him. But when he turns around, all seems fine. However, something catches his attention, and as he spins around again, someone or something can be seen moving towards him from out of the darkness. The camera falls to the ground, but we don't see or hear anything else. We don't even know if the camera's owner ran away or what happened after they saw that strange, eerie figure. The man who found the cameras can't explain what he saw in the footage, nor what happened to the person who inadvertently filmed this terrifying encounter. When he posted the video to the internet, he asked, "Where on earth are the owners of the cameras?" And to this day, no one has any idea what happened to him or why he left his cameras behind in this creepy abandoned building. People have speculated over the years that whoever or whatever this is seen in the video is likely the cause of the explorer's disappearance. But what do you think happened here? Did this explorer encounter something evil? Comment below with your thoughts. This next mysterious clip was uploaded by Stanley from South America. In the clip, Stanley attends a truck rally and decides to record some of the vehicles that are driving past. But what he captures leaves him and his viewers lost for words. As 2 trucks roll past, a figure mysteriously appears out of nowhere. Many of Stanley's viewers point out that it would be impossible for anyone to be squeezing between the 2 trucks, and some suggest that perhaps something supernatural is responsible for this mysterious manifesting figure. But what do you think is going on here? And just where did whoever this is come from? Let me know down below. 30 years ago, John Huckert and John Makowski moved into a century-old house in the hills of California, but soon after settling in, creepy things started happening, eventually leading to the couple to believe that their new home was haunted by some kind of evil entity. At first, It was a bathroom door that kept opening and closing on its own. Huckert, an amateur photographer, owned a Polaroid camera at the time and started snapping pictures of the door whenever it opened.
So I shut the door again, and then when it started opening again, that's when I snapped it, and that's the picture with the scary face on it. First I thought it had to be a joke because it looks so much like the stereotypical, ooh, scary ghost.
But the story only gets stranger from there, with many more unexplainable things taking place inside the couple's home. Huckert even claims to have seen what he calls, quote, shadow people. A while later, Huckert and Makowski decided to invite some friends over for a seance. Right after Huckert asked, "Are you here?" someone snapped a photograph, and although nothing out of the ordinary seemed to happen at first, it was as the Polaroid developed that Huckert got his answer. A strange mist appeared in the photograph, which seemed to spell out the word yes.
The first question that we ask is, are you here?
This is the photo they say they took. At first they thought it was another odd cloud, but then, upon a closer look, they claimed they saw the letters Y, E, S.
That just changed everything. It's one thing to get like...
Whether it's real or not, the two Johns have been living with it for almost 30 years and remain convinced that only something paranormal can explain the creepy things that have been happening to them. But what do you think? Is the home of John Huckert and John Makowski really as haunted as they say it is? Or is it all a big hoax? One that's been going on for more than 20 years and involves multiple unrelated witnesses? You tell me. Pheromona is a streamer from Argentina who records vlogs and gaming videos for her YouTube channel. One evening, she was live streaming herself chatting with strangers on Omegle, a website that allows you to connect with random people anywhere in the world. She was having a good time and didn't notice until much later that her webcam had captured something creepy behind her. Watch closely. If we zoom into the mirror behind Pheromona, a black shape appears on the bed. Now, we can clearly see a black bag on the bed behind her, but for some reason, in the reflection of the mirror, it looks as if the black shape is standing there instead. Pheromona didn't notice anything out of the ordinary until she uploaded the stream to YouTube, and several eagle-eyed viewers pointed out the mysterious black shape. And Pheromona has no idea just what this is or why it appears to be standing on her bed. But do you know what this is? Comment with your thoughts.
¿Crees que a tu negocio le falta chispa? ¿Te interesan las últimas novedades del marketing, la tecnología o los medios? Desde Spark Foundry te ofrecemos.
The Filipino YouTube channel Diva's Vlog shared this next creepy clip after the CCTV camera in an internet cafe captured something frightening. Everything seems normal until all of a sudden things begin to move all on their own. Now, nothing paranormal has ever happened in this cafe before, so the woman has no idea what's going on. She steps outside to call her boyfriend, telling him about the unexplainable things that she's just witnessed, but he doesn't take her seriously. Still, she can't shake the sense that something is very wrong in that cafe and decides to pack up and finish working on the document somewhere else. She's just about to leave when something is violently thrown off one of the desks, scaring her so badly that she screams and gets out of there as quickly as she can. But what exactly is causing these things to move mysteriously all on their own? Share your thoughts below. Situated in the countryside surrounding Mexico, this hotel regularly experiences strange and unexplained events, leading some of its employees to wonder if it is haunted by several ghosts. Cleaning staff report entering unoccupied rooms and finding them ransacked, even though no guests had been inside since the last time they were cleaned. At first, they thought someone must have broken in, but nothing was ever taken. These incidents occurred repeatedly. Then, one day in April, things were about to get a whole lot creepier. A cleaner at the hotel was chatting with a co-worker who swore she had seen someone inside one of the empty rooms. The cleaner knew that guests had been staying in the room, but that they'd left that very morning. So, she decided to go check it out, hitting record on her phone just in case. This is what she recorded.
Irma me dijo que se veía una persona en la habitación 30 y le dije no, y me dice está ocupada, le digo no, se desocupó en la mañana y no hay nadie. Yo misma fui a ventilar esa habitación y ahorita que voy pasando por acá me doy cuenta que si es cierto se ve como que si alguien se estuviera asomando en la ventana. Vamos a ver qué es lo que pasa, vamos a ver qué hay ahí, pero se supone que no hay nada. Y sigue ahí viéndose. Aquí más cerquita. Sí, miren, ahí se alcanza a ver una cara, unos ojos. Vamos a ver a esa habitación. Estamos subiendo las escaleras porque desde ahí es donde estábamos viendo que se veía. Aquí ya no se ve nada, a lo mejor por el reflejo de la luz. Y vamos a ver en la habitación. Aquí está la cama, porque esta es una habitación pequeña. Aquí pues no se ve nada. Y aquí está la tele, donde estábamos, donde se supone que se veía, pero no se ve nada. No entiendo por qué se ve. ¡Ah!
What looks like a pale, ghostly face can be seen watching the cleaner from one of the windows as she approaches. After the cleaner checks the room, the face in the window is gone, as if it just vanished into thin air. But then, a sudden noise scares her and she flees the scene. Some viewers believe that this could be one of the ghosts that is said to haunt the hotel, and that it could even be what's responsible for the mysteriously ransacked rooms. But what do you think the cleaner caught on camera? Is it one of the ghosts that supposedly haunts the hotel? Share your thoughts below. The next creepy clips were uploaded by TikTok user Lowboyken after he witnessed something from his worst nightmares while driving along the interstate in the middle of the night. Ken's dashcam recorded the whole thing. Take a look.
Go meet up with him and see if she can get him to confess. And it's a tough decision, I'm sure, but Amy ultimately agrees. She wears the wire, she picks up Chuck, and she...
What looks like a woman in a long white dress can be seen slowly crossing the busy highway, and if that isn't strange enough, there's something not quite right about her.
I thought it was really, really weird. It creeped me out. I had goosebumps for like an hour straight on my arms. My hair was standing up on my arms. It was really creepy. It was scary.
Ken is understandably freaked out by the experience and isn't sure how to explain what he saw, but things are about to get much creepier. The next night, in almost exactly the same spot, at almost exactly the same time, a car was involved in a collision when the driver apparently swerved to avoid something in the road. 2 people tragically passed away, leaving just one survivor who claims just before the tragedy, they saw a woman in a white dress.
I had another driver reach out to me after I posted it on Facebook that he was going through there about 20 minutes before I did with another driver right behind him, and they seen the same thing as I did, but they just didn't catch it on camera.